Hello everyone, Colby here. Today we've got a little bit different of an episode. As I mentioned last episode, we were going to be working on the sheep farm that was brought to you by JL2579, or at least it's their idea. Server that he runs, him and Banana and Panda and all of them. German engineering, I think. So I've got it started here. Our idea is to have sheep of one color in each of these things. Alright, so now that I've mentioned that, that's what today's episode is going to be about, I figured I'd bring up a few things. If you notice, my hand is blue. I've given myself a nice little skin here. I think it fits my name pretty well. Put our armor back on, just in case. I do look like a creeper with my helmet on, but that's okay. Another thing you might notice is the texture pack has just changed. I went with the Faithful 32 texture pack. I'll put a link in the description for that. I really like it. It doesn't look any different, with the exception of just being a little smoother, little nicer. Everything is basically the same. One other thing, I have added Optifine. I am absolutely in love with it. It has boosted my frame rate. I'm at 50, which is our Fraps holding. I have it recording at 50 right now, so that's perfect. I haven't noticed any lag so far while playing it. And it's just all around, in my opinion, it's something everybody that plays Minecraft should have. And I've only had it for a little bit. So I'll give you a rundown of what I want this to look like. Of course, I'll be tweaking it as I go. Every one of these is going to be color-coded. I thought about doing faces, but since it's 3 wide here, I can't do their face, because they've got odd faces. So that wasn't really much of a possibility, so I'm going with a simple outline. Like, let's say this is black. We're going to go with a very simple black here. I had a couple ideas, and I wanted to put glowstone in places. I played around with that a little bit. I'm still not sure what I want exactly. I'm going to want white wool separating each of these. So it's going to go here on each of them. Just like so. How I want the coloring. I'm going to want our shades of black. And I'm going to get rid of some of these colors here, because when I'm going to finish with this, there's going to be a whole bunch more than 6 of each of these guys. So I don't want it to kill my frame. Now, how did you get in there? See, this is why I want to finish my farm, because you're not supposed to be in there. You're the wrong color. This is for the white sheep. That's for the brown sheep. So don't you see that? Don't look at me with those derpy eyes. Sheep will never understand. Where was I? Oh yes, color coding. So this wall here is going to be shades of black. Then we're going to have brown here in the middle, and our shades of blue. On the other side, we're going to have our shades of red. And that's one. No, I'm sorry, our shades of purple. And what else? What other shade do I want? Do I even want another shade? Maybe I'll change it just a little bit. But I want it symmetrical. So I'm going to be... this area back here, I'm going to have blocked off. I'm going to fill it in with cobblestone most likely, just to keep it a nice area here. I might even, I'm thinking, based on where these are, I might bring the wall out to here. And maybe move this over. That way when we come up, this is against the wall and this is against the wall as well, so it doesn't look so derpy. Being right just like that. And of course I can change this ever so slightly to be on this side. Oop, I want to get rid of that. So that can stay like this. And this will be our wall here. and it fits along perfectly, so I don't have a space here. Yeah, I'm liking that. I think we'll do that. So I'll move all this over, and we will come back after I've made some progress. Alright everybody, progress update here. I've got our non-colored wall, if you will, or our colored wall, depending on how you want to look at it. I've got that placed up here. So we've got black, gray, light gray, white, and brown. Goes a little bit back here. I will be extending this probably about 20 or so blocks, because I like big stuff like that. I don't know why. So I'm probably going to go 20 blocks on each of these. There's 5 on this side, and then the 5 colors I want to keep will be on this side, which will be blue, cyan, light blue, and then magenta and purple. The rest I can do away with because yellow, orange, red, pink all can be gotten very easily, as well as green and light green by cactus and bone meal, red and yellow flowers, and then red flowers and bone meal. So those are really easily renewable. Bone meal is pretty easy if I just go hunting for a little bit. I've still got our pigs up there. What I've decided to do with those is along this back wall find myself some chickens, which I might put in the middle, my pigs over there, or maybe on that side, and then cows on whichever side I choose not to fix. That way we can have a real legit farm up here. The sheep of every color, an easy way to shear the sheep, and food sources. And then chickens are also good for feathers. And eggs if I wanted to make cake for whatever reason. Not fancy. So this is important for symmetry. I could keep things nice and symmetrical look here, right? I was kind of bothered by how it was farther there than it was over here, and a couple other things bothered me about it, and I really like this. If you're not familiar with JL's setup, there are grass blocks here. There's one behind this wood on the ground level. This grass block, and then this will be grass. The reason for that is how grass spreads. The grass will be able to spread to these where their sheep are going to be. The sheep are going to be stored right here. And the grass is going to grow from here, 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 or down there. Which is really neat, so the grass will grow back very quickly. Much quicker than it is right now. There will be more spaces for more sheep, which means more wool in a shorter amount of time. And I honestly think it looks a lot nicer. And more ants, they should not be able to phase through the walls like they were before, and even if they do, they will die. Many, many good things about this farm. So I'm going to get back to you after I've cleared out some more area here and gotten some more progress done. Hey everybody, another update. I was just about to fill in my second half of this pen here. I just wanted to show you guys in case you were curious and decided to copy this design, which again is not my design. You're dead. I don't need you anymore. You're dead to me. You're dead to me, sheep. Well anyway, if you're going to copy this design, JL's design, you might run into some difficulty getting these guys in here. It looks easy enough, but trust me, it's a lot harder than it looks. So, what you're going to want to do is segregate. Yes, yes. Separate them. If you've gone as far as getting a couple of these guys in here. Oh, no, I wanted... Okay. So, now that I've done that, what I can do here is safely break this block and let these guys follow. I let them come over here. Make sure to place a block here or they get stuck a lot worse than they already are. Let's remove that one, make it even easier for them. Come on. Come on. Okay. Let them both jump up. Now, you've trapped yourself. What do? Change to a solid block quickly, block it behind them, and you can phase through the sheep. Then you can break the block, run to the end, and place your block again. That's going to be your holding block. So that is how you put your sheep in order. I just thought I'd let you know that. I'm sure it'll come in handy if anybody follows this design. and you might have some difficulty putting them in, so that'll help you out. Now I've got all these filled up on both sides. I'll breed the hell out of them, breed them up, get a bunch in there. I'll expand it eventually, and I will get work on my second side here with the my other colors. So I'll get back to you when I've got that set up. Alright, back with another update. I think I've almost finished everything. Gotten about where I want on the sheep part, except for these guys. I'm missing 8 glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 on the other side. I've used up many glowstone on this. Fence gates, or I'm sorry, fences, the whole shebang. I've used a lot. A couple stacks of glowstone. I haven't decided what I want to do there. Although I do have an idea of what I want to do here. This opened up to a cave, cleaning up the ceiling. I'm thinking I want to do something where it's step on a button here, a pressure plate, and then I don't know how the automatic cactus will work. Automatic cacti. But that's the idea I have. I don't know how well it'll work. I'll look into it. But I want to have something like that where I can stand on it and get green. Bone meal obviously I'll have to have separately. And then I also want a place where I can grow, use a bunch of bone meal on the ground and grow flowers and stuff. I saw that you can use redstone and it'll bring up all the stuff you put, so you can rapidly click, bring up a bunch of weeds and flowers and whatnot, so you can get tons of dye that way. I'll explain more later, or you can go watch JL's videos, JL2579. He's got a lot of really cool inventions, him and the guys on the server they have, so I recommend checking them out. They are pretty awesome. Still deciding what I want to do here. I have to go obviously find chickens and cows if I really want to finish this back wall off. I've gone with chests here in the middle. Just, it's a really quick way to store whatever I shear. And eventually I'm gonna go double check. I might even have enough gold already to create powered rails going through here. That way I can just kind of hold right click in one direction and grab a bunch of wool. I think I want 10 of these guys on each side. That way it won't overload my game being up here. And I can obviously have lots and lots of wool pretty consistently. I think 10 gives each of them 2 grass spots each, because I have 20 grass spots each way. Plenty of wool if I ever do need it. So this is just my finished product. I don't think they can, the only anomaly I've seen so far is this guy, but that was before I finished. I haven't seen anything else like that since then, so I'm hoping that's not a normal thing. I'll have to watch these guys a little closer to make sure. Maybe save and quit a few times, see if that changes anything. But yeah, I've got 20 going each way there. This central part I'll make a little nicer. Maybe have some pathways going. Once I get my railways in, it'll look a little different anyway. My dog here, my sheep herder. Yeah, alright, I think I'll work on getting the pig farm set up. I'm gonna put the pig farm pretty much where it's at. It's gonna be a killing station. I'm gonna have a holding station where I know for sure I'm not gonna run out of them, where I can breed them. They're gonna go into another station which will be swept away into a killing place. Killing place is just gonna be lava held up by a sign. And I think one quick thing through lava with like 2 fall damage is enough to kill them with burning. And that way they drop cooked pork chops. Same with cows. So I'll get to work on that. Ah, no! That's what I get for trying to pillar up to glowstone. Mother trucker, man. It's the first time I've died. Yeah, since the very beginning of the series. First time. Ah, man. Very angry. At least I have enough glowstone for what I want to do. I'm gonna go finish up. Alright, well I may have died, but at least I got all my stuff back and I was able to finish my beautiful creation. It's probably a bit much for a farm, but you know what? I think it looks badass. I cut all my numbers down to 7 on these guys. It was producing a lot of frame rate issues. You think there's 20 in each cell, and there's 10 cells, you got 200 mobs, they're all chewing on stuff, we got about 20 pigs back there. It was causing some issues. So, easy here, I've got some shears set up, as well as a bunch of crap in my inventory. Grab your shears, jump in the minecart, hit the button, and just click. Hit the button again. The button is there, and so is the stop, because excuse me, you don't want to keep going back and forth, because you don't want to just time your escape from the minecart. See, this way you can just click right out and be good. I've got a furnace over here just for symmetry's sake. I had to have something else since I had my exit here in the center, my entrance over here, which I have changed ever so slightly. So I've got a brake here. This button powers this rail. These are all powered all the way through. Keeps you moving no matter what. These are my pig farms, or at least the faces of my pig farms. My chicken and my cow. So the premise on these guys, for the cow, I will have a hole there to make sure I didn't fall in. I will leave a passageway to get into the breeding area for the cows as well as for the pigs on the other side. And then I will go in here, hit a button somewhere, I'm not sure, I haven't figured that out yet. And the pigs will flow through, drop down, and burn. There will be a lava trap. I'll probably go back another 2 just so my wool doesn't catch on fire here. And there will be a lava trap probably up here. It will land right here, and I'll be able to collect my loot. Same will go for the cows. But for the chickens, I'll come up with something else. Probably the usual, them standing on fence gates and crapping out eggs. So that's why I didn't leave them a whole lot of room, because I figured that was going to be probably the easiest. But I still need to find chickens and cows. So I'll figure out how to set up my pig farm here. But that'll be for another episode. This will be it for this episode. Probably a long one, but hopefully it was a good one. I was able to put some more time into it and give you a real nice finished product here. It's just one of the many things I've wanted to do. And playing this through the episodes, it would have taken quite a few episodes to do, and it would have bothered me, so I figure I'll do epic builds like this. Or at least I hope it's epic. At least moderately cool builds like this, and those will be my episodes. Something to give you something to really watch instead of me just rambling on. So I hope you've had enough of my voice, and I hope you liked my creations. If you did, please leave a comment, like the video, and if you really like it, subscribe to my videos. I will be posting things like this as well as tutorials from time to time. So that'll be it for today, guys. Have a good day.